Hello everybody. Today we are going to talk about, or we are going to explain the roadmap to be a Java software developer or engineer. So, and if I'm planning to create some tutorials about each of these topics that I'm going to explain now, in order to start as software engineer, Java software engineer. So first of all, you need to learn the basics of Java. The basics of Java, that things is the prerequisite, is the basic things that you should do in order to start a new job as a Java software. So that will be Java in English, Java core. This Java core will have, so it means you should not mastering, but you should have a beginning, have to intermediate level, that you have to know the concept of oops, and you should also know the concept of polymorphism, plus the concept of association. And the associations, we can say that there is two kinds of association. There is composition and aggregation. Again, we will cover these topics, each one by a separate video. So the next one will be the inheritance. And by the way, the inheritance is just a way, or just a kind of example. When we talk about polymorphism, usually the first things came in our head is inheritance, because there is a dynamic polymorphism and static polymorphism. This one, polymorphism. This one is a really polymorphism. This one is really a very important concept, and you should absolutely master it in order to be a really Java software developer. The other one is, of course, abstraction plus the abstraction. The abstraction is usually when we talk about abstraction, usually we talk about abstract classes or interfaces. The interfaces are a way of 100% of abstraction, especially before Java 8. Again, I'm not going to make things very complicated. Just we have to go in the basic level. We are not going to enter in details now, just an introduction, and we are going to cover each one of these topics by a separate video or tutorial. So the abstraction, I say the abstraction is this kind of abstraction when you create abstract methods, either in classes or in interfaces. Again, also we talk about, I think I should put here this one in the first. We are going to talk about variables. What is a variable? The kind variables. There is different kind of variables. There is local, and there is instance, and there is static variables or class variable. Again, I think this is the really what you should learn in Java or Java core. Of course, we'll talk about also about collection without S. This is an interface that has many implementation in Java, like array list, linked list, and so on. So it's a way to create dynamic arrays. So I think this is what we are going to cover in basic. In the next tutorial we will start by, I think the simplest way is the variables, in order to understand and to create our first program of Java. So I think, of course, after this one I will try to cover again, and then the second level I'm going to talk about. I will try to make different tutorials. One will be concentrated on Java core. After we finish that tutorials, I think I'm gonna going ahead and start to hit some really advanced concept when it's kind of like Spring MVC or Spring IUC maybe. Also maybe why not Spring Boot also, which is very common and very demand framework, absolutely very important and well demanded. Also I will try to cover again Hibernate. So I'm really thinking about starting some of these tutorials, because each one of these topics, these are advanced level. This one is an advanced level. So once we finish our tutorial about this one, the basics one, like Java core, and we have, I can say, a good understanding, I think we can move ahead and try to cover some of these advanced topics. So don't think to subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends, people who are interested about learning programming and Java. Thank you.